I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Good morning. I don't know when you will be watching this. Yesterday evening, my wife came up with our dinner and then with coconuts, big coconuts. And she gave to me and I tasted it and it was so sweet. And then she told me the background story of the coconut. This is coconut fruit from one out of the three trees of coconut that I have in my compound. I bought this from Owe in Isoko local government area some years back. I think I bought all of them for 800 naira. And we've made a lot of candies from the fruits of this particular, the brothers and sisters of this one. And it's very sweet. Then I used to be the school driver, and I would go to Ewu in Ogeli South local government area. It's about some kilometers, maybe 15 kilometers from Ogeli. I was the school bus driver, and I would go and carry children. And one day I saw this, they were selling this kind of coconut like this. It had grown, and I liked the size. So I bought two for 1,600. I liked the size. 1,600. One died and only one was remaining. After a while, it bore fruits and then they dropped. We peeled them. There was the fruit inside. It's a drupe. There are berries and drupe. This is a drupe. It had a hard shell. The fruit inside was so tiny compared to this big size. And my wife was offended and she talked and talked and talked and talked. Then we harvested again the same small size. Said we must cut this tree down. We must cut this tree down. And then we had arranged for it to be cut down. I have this extendable ladder, very long ladder. And I had arranged with my drivers to cut it down. But they were delaying. They even priced 20,000 naira to cut it down. They were delaying. And then fire crossed from the nearby property into my property and burnt the coconut. And we were rejoicing. Thank God fire burnt this coconut that does not bear good fruit. Then yesterday, my electrician went there to pluck coconut. And we discouraged, he used the ladder to climb and pluck coconut. Told him, this thing, what are you wasting your time for? And he peeled the coconut, cracked it, and tasted it, and told my wife, the way we speak English in this part of the country, he said the thing sweet die, is sweet die. That I can't explain it in normal English. The thing sweet die, that is sweet to the extreme. That the sweetness killed it. When you say somebody killed the dance. And the fruit was so big. The juice inside so much. And we resolved to protect that coconut. That we are not going to kill it. Now, you remember in the Bible, there was a man that planted a tree for 3 years. The tree did not bear fruit. And the master came and said that let's cut off this unfruitful tree. Let's plant another one. And then the gardener said, Master, let's dig around it, fertilize it, and give it 3 years. If it does not bear fruit, then we can cut it down. That is the God of the second chance. I used to teach that there is no second chance to make a first impression. But for every rule, there is a variation, an exception. This coconut had a second chance to make a good impression. We're not going to cut it down. We're going to protect it. It had a second chance to make a good impression. What do we learn from this? Don't write people off easily. You can keep them at a distance. Observe them. What can we learn? Sometimes God answers us by delaying us. Assuming the people who were to kill this coconut came early, we will have destroyed the future of this big harvest. And so sometimes delays can be God's answer to prevent us from disaster. And we must learn to be relaxed in his hands. One other thing is that, like pregnancies, the first babies are usually smaller than subsequent pregnancies. Pregnancies increase, the size of the fetus usually will increase in size with each pregnancy. It is possible that the first fruit of the coconut was like the first pregnancy and the second pregnancy. Maybe the roots had not even gone deep enough to get enough nutrients. It has not grown tall enough to get enough photosynthesis and therefore produce enough fruit. So sometimes people might be where they are based on deprivations, bad environment. I have a friend, he's a lecturer now, my former PA and my former principal. He failed severally in school, but today he is one of the most brilliant persons I know. There is usually a period of aha, of eureka. There is usually a period where things break through. Somebody was describing me in a church. He said that he remembered when he came to invite me to preach in their church, the men, and Dr. Apoki was not as rich as this, that he was not even a rich man. And it is true. That was my formative period. So don't label people and don't label yourself with one mistake. Don't label yourself with your present circumstances. Don't allow the present circumstances become the circumference of your life. You can do well. Now, one of the things that came into my mind as I'm speaking now, all our negative plans, all our negative thoughts, all our wicked plans to kill the coconut did not prevent the coconut from preserving itself or from yielding fruit that has made us not to kill it. That is to say, in Nigeria here, all our prayers, every person planning to kill me, every person doing this, every person doing that. We seem to be the victim, but we should learn to become proactive. As long as you can improve on yourself, as long as you can develop yourself, as long as you can produce results, the environment will rearrange itself to fit the desire inside your heart. Remember panpsychism. The coconut had no mouth to pray, but inside it, there was a genetic code, a plan of God for it, a deposit, a software that God had placed in it that at a time it will manifest. I pray for you. Don't destroy yourself. there is hope. Akbo, Yobaro, there's still life ahead of you. Secondly, I pray for you that the commentaries and the negative thoughts of people will not destroy the seed of your destiny inside you. I pray for you that your previous results that were not up to expectations will not be the label of your life, will not determine your price tag. I pray for you that out of you shall flow rivers of living waters to satisfy the appetite and the desire of your generation. I pray for you. You will not die in the hands of man. I pray for you and I speak Igbo concerning this one. Onu kurujo gekumma. That is to say, the mouth that said evil things about you will be the one that will praise you in future. My wife was the champion because she takes care of the fruits and everything. She was the champion of this coconut must die, this coconut must die. But she was the same person that brought the good news of the productivity of the coconut. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.